Assalamualaikum and good day. In this video, I'm going to show the tutorial on how to make the soccer ball game. In this tutorial, there are also consists of several game elements such as interaction, obstacle, and also rules. So basically, for the setup, we need a player, and in this player, you need to insert the character controller and also the player movement. In the player movement script, I add the main camera, and then the player can move. Here the player is moving, and also in the ball, to allow the player to kick the ball, I also add the ball script, which it consists of target cam and also target ball from the player. To see the target ball and target cam, click the player, and the target ball here is on the top of the player head, and target ball is at the bottom of player leg. So, and then at the goal script itself, which is here, I add the box collider. So when the ball is touched the goal, it will be collide and the score will increase. For example, when I kick the ball into the goal, the player score will be increased. Okay, that's it for the basic game for soccer ball. Next, I add a multiplayer camera so that the player can view the game in different viewing. For this thing, when I click tool, it will change to this scenes, this direction, and this direction. So it basically have 4. I set up the camera. And then to set up the camera, I use the game manager, which has under the game switch, and it has 4 field to fill in, which is camera 1 until camera 4. And I will just drag it. I change the player using the character from the Midsummer, and in this player, I also add the animation for the player, and it is also running and also jump. That's it. And then next, I also add the obstacle, such as the goalkeeper, which it will make it difficult for the player to shoot the ball into the goal. And then in the goalkeeper, I also add the animator, which the goalkeeper will move to the left or to the right. And also I add the goalkeeper movement, and if it is not goal, meaning that the goalkeeper catch the ball, it will spawn the ball back to the first position. And then for the obstacle also, I add the time, which is the game will be over when the time is becoming 0. And I also add the multiplayer game, which player can switch to any player that he or she wants to control. For example, firstly I control him, but I want to switch to another, so I control this one. I click P, and I also can control this player. And next, for the rules, I said like if the ball go outside, it will change to another team, which another team can play. And then if another team go outside, it will change to the previous team. And lastly, for the interaction, I add to the player, which is right click and the player will jump. Next, I will show the demo for the soccer ball game. Thank you.